Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday to you. It's Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and I am with you today to have a fun live stream. I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me about my eyesight and my, I'm going to mute that, my inability to come to grips with being told that I need bifocals. So I just wanted to start off today by telling you it's okay. I can see fine. There's nothing to be worried about. I brought Henry with me today to show you and tell you that everything is going to be okay. I don't need bifocals. I'm seeing just fine. Everything's good. So, how is your Thursday today? I hope that all of you can see as well as I can. Okay, I got to take these off because I really can't see well at all. Except I will say, so these are the Stitchy Readers. I grabbed these I was stitching over the weekend, and I will say that this works really well for stitching up close. So I did this over the weekend, and I liked it. And this is not Henry, clearly. So I thought I'd start off today with a little bit of fun because I'm in the need of a little bit of fun today. It has been a rough day. I am probably a little bit flushed because I had to bring out the Serious Ange with a shipping company today. So I'm a little flushed because I get a little flustered when I get when I get worked up about things. So anyway, hello to you guys. Happy Thursday. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Laura, Debbie, Renee. Hello. Hello, Gayleen. Tammy. Hello. Hello, Kim, Sharon, Nancy, Kim, Jennifer, April, Victoria, Stitching Granny of 17. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Love your glasses, says Stitching Granny of 17. I'm sorry, I couldn't read all of this before. Love your glasses, says Kim. You are a hoot, says Debbie. Angela, you crack me up, says Nikki. You look amazing, and Henry has lost weight. So that little dog... Oh, Kim, thank you so much. She has the laughing pear or avocado, whatever it is. So this is actually what the dog that we used to have. So we used to have a corgi, and this is a little corgi, and our corgi's name was Jersey. And when Jersey passed away, my kids kind of took it hard, and so we got a stuffed Jersey. So this is our little stuffed Jersey. So I had to grab Jersey and pretend that it was Henry so that you guys would completely think that I've lost my mind, which maybe I have. The jury's still out on that. Jennifer, hello. She says you're a nut. Hello, Valeria. Oh my gosh, what is that? Thank you so much, Valeria. It looks like a lemon giving a hug, and I will take it because I need a hug today. My day is looking up just from doing this live stream with you guys. But it has been a bit of a challenging morning. So, but we're going to have fun today, and I'm excited to share lots of fun stuff. So thank you so much, Kim and Valeria. That was so nice of you and so generous. I really appreciate that. Okay. Best intro ever, says Kim. I didn't think you could top your headlamp intro. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that headlamp. I'm waiting for the Reader 3. I won't. Yes. So the 3.0 readers, they're coming out with Stitch. I believe it's Stitch. Good afternoon, Menthia. Hello, Trisha. Hello, Christine. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Sandra. So glad you could be on. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Blanca. Hello, Wendy. You made it to live. Yay. Stephanie. Hello, everyone. I can't stay on, but just wanted to say hi, and then I miss watching. Hopefully you can watch again soon. We miss you too, Stephanie. Good morning, Sue. Hello, you are so fun, says Sharon. You haven't lost your mind at all, Tammy. I don't know. Deborah, hello to all my stitching friends. So excited to be here today. Hey, I'm so excited too. Are you done with school? Are you guys all done? I think you might be done. Hi, Angela. First time on a live. Love watching. Oh, and Andree? Is that how you say it? Andree? Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad that you found us, and welcome. Thank you for being here with us. Ruth says, okay, crazy lady, ready for a fun time. Woot, woot. Yay. I love it, Ruth. This is going to be so much fun. Can't wait for the club to start. I know. Today was the last day, says Wendy. Oh, your last day of school? Today was the last day? Trisha T. Snort. I had to go back and watch the beginning because I missed it. I know you guys are worried about my site. Tammy S. Things will be okay. Stitch, quilt, and move on. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot. Wendy says, yes. Okay, so my kids have... What is today? Today's Thursday. They're done on Tuesday next week. So they have 4 days left. And you guys, my oldest is graduating from 8th grade. And so this isn't a surprise, right? I've known this for a while. Deborah says, yes, all done. Go back. What does it say? Oh, no. Where'd the chat go? Oh, there it is. Whew. Yes, all done. Go back the end of July. Okay, well, good. You get to be with us for a few weeks at least. We get to enjoy you. So it wasn't a surprise, apparently, that she's graduating from 8th grade, but it's kind of snuck up on me. And so I had talked to her. I've talked to her multiple times about finding out the details about like what she needs to wear. Parents can't go to the ceremony. They're not allowing anybody to be there. So we have to watch it online. But I wanted to make sure she was ready. And so she came to me yesterday. She said she talked to her friend about it. And she needs a dress to wear. And so I have a short period of time to find a dress for her and get it for her by Tuesday. So she's graduating from 8th grade. That's kind of a big deal. Kind of. I mean, we're not going to make a huge deal out of it, but we'll try to do something special to commemorate it for her. Can I still get this spooky cross stitch? Sure you can, Valeria. Absolutely. So I have so much stuff to talk to you guys about today. Oh my gosh. First, I saw these today and I didn't share them with you. So when we had talked about Mother's Day, I had read a note that, you know, my boys had put together some carts for me and they had left notes in each of them, which was pretty sweet. But I didn't share what my girls got. So my little one made me a beaded bracelet with help from her older sister. And then my 2 older girls got me these little little wooden signs. Oh, your baby is growing up. She is growing up. That's a huge deal. She will be, I know, she's going in high school, which is kind of crazy. But these 2 plaques will give you an idea of the personalities of my 2 older girls. Okay, so this came from the first one, the oldest one. So it says, start each day with a full heart and open mind, because she knows that this is the type of person I am. I'm like a, you know, positive saying type of person, like you can do it, positive reinforcement. So she thought that I would like this, which I do. I love it. I'm going to hang it by the door so that every time we leave the house, we can try to keep this in mind and keep that as a reminder for the day. And then my middle daughter, she got this one for me. Very pretty, right? It says, Mom, I am who I am today because of you. And then in parentheses at the bottom, it says, it's okay. I forgive you. She was just cracking up when she gave this to me. She thought it was the funniest thing ever. She's like, Mom, I thought it was funny. It's kind of a joke. And I was like, it is funny, you little stinker. So she had fun picking that out and got quite a kick out of herself, to which her dad was like, oh my gosh, your mom gets such a kick out of herself all the time. You're going to get that from your mom. And I was like, it's good to get a kick out of yourself. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. Otherwise, oh my gosh, life could be long. So adorable. My first granddaughter is graduating from high school. Oh my gosh. Tammy says it is a huge deal. She was high school. Yes. Hello, Brandy. Congrats on your daughter moving on up. So sweet of them to make those for you. Well, they bought them. They didn't make them, but it was sweet. But they used their own money. They were like, we want to use our money. They apparently had a conversation with their father before getting them that they wanted to use some of their money to get a gift. And then their father didn't really talk to him about it very much. And so then they ended up coming to me and I was like, you guys don't need to get me a gift. You know, I went through all of that, but they were determined to. I said, okay, but you need to have a price limit. And I said, what's your budget? And they were like, said some crazy amount for a 12 and 14-year-old. I was like, no, keep it to this amount. This is plenty. You don't need to be spending more of your money, blah, blah, blah. Then I went back to my husband. I said, did you talk to them about like a budget? And he's like, oh no, I didn't talk about any of that. Well, you should have. The bottom one is both my kids. Oh, really? That's funny. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ren. Those are sweet. That's so cute. Says Tammy, so cute. Sounds like stuff my kids would give me too. I love it. In our house, if you aren't getting teased, that's true. It's the same in our house. Oh my gosh. People are always, there's sarcasm. Our house is like packed with sarcasm and lots of teasing. I've never done a stitch along with you and I am doing the flea market flowers. How long is this? Does stitch along last? Do we follow a schedule of what to stitch and have done each week? So typically we do like so much per month. Usually I send out like a schedule that is highlighted with what's going to be done each month. I have not done that. And part of me was debating about doing that because, do people just want to kind of do their own thing and do it at their own pace? Or would you like to have something that's more structured like that? I was loosely thinking that I was going to do a column a month. That might be slightly ambitious. That's what I'm worried about. But that's what I'm tossing around in my head. But if people would prefer to have a schedule to follow, I can put one of those, get one of those done quick and I can post it to Instagram and then you guys will have it. That's not a problem at all. By the way, your background today looks so pretty. Not sure what's different, but I like it. Everything's different. So this is part of what happened over the weekend. We expanded. So, usually you may have noticed in the flea market flowers video that I did the other day that there was an empty shelf in the background where my sewing desk used to be. So we moved my sewing desk and all of my sewing stuff into a different room. We added 3 additional shelving units for more fabric. One of them is already full with Snowed In that just arrived. And the other 2 are going to be full very quickly. And then I don't know where we're going to go after that. And I moved all of my like sewing stuff to keep up with stitch alongs and quilt alongs and all of that into a different room. So it's not kind of in the main shop area. So that's going to open up more space in the shop area and hopefully keep my stuff more organized and separate from everything. So I am in the same room that I always do these live streams in, but I'm facing a different direction because the other wall, which you would normally see in my background, now has shelving units on it. So I had to turn it around and we moved everything to this side. So it is different, Kim. It's very different. Everything is definitely different today. Time flies once they hit high school. My daughter would probably find that super funny too. It's still sweet. I was thinking the same thing. Yep. So everything's different. I had to kind of make it different in order to fit everything in. Those are good years coming up. Congratulations. Oh, I hope so. Good years, I hope, and maybe slightly bumpy years, I'm assuming, but hopefully not too bumpy. It is ingeniously broken into boxes. It is, isn't it? So it'd be very easy to kind of map out how to break that flea market flowers up. I thought this one was a slow roll. It is a slow roll. So that's why I'm thinking those 3 columns would be too much. So it is going to be a slow roll. We might just do like 2 or 3, maybe 2 flower boxes a month. How about half a column a month? Yeah, I think that sounds good, Jennifer. I need to look at it. I have it here. Yeah, half a column would equal about 2 to 3. So if we did, you know, because this is quite a big flower. So maybe if we just did these 2 for this month, and then we can do these, and then we'll start up here and we'll do a big and a small, and then do these-ish down here. Yeah. So I think if we do 2 or 3 a month, I can try to highlight that out and then I'll post something about it. That way we can all be on the same page. But just for people to start off, let's focus on, if it takes me a while to get it highlighted and posted, we're going to do these 2 for the month of June. Of course, it's all at your own pace. So if you want to go slower than that or faster than that, that's totally fine too. But if you want to stick to a schedule, that's what we're going to aim for June. Not a new room, same room. See, same kind of green paint right there. Same room, just different direction. I prefer a schedule, please. Okay, Leslie, that sounds good. Snowed in. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, Sue, it's so pretty. I would love monthly goals. Sounds good, Terry. I will get that done. What are the days you show how to do the blocks? So are you talking about Vintage Christmas, Valeria, or what blocks are you talking about? Or Oh Happy Day? Maybe you're talking about Oh Happy Day. So I posted this video yesterday. So there's a video to kick off this stitch along on our YouTube channel. Vintage Christmas is going to be posted tomorrow. It's ready to go. So it's going to be posted tomorrow. And then Oh Happy Day will be posted probably sometime over the weekend. I have one more block to finish for that. And then but it's already cut up. I just have to sew it together. It shouldn't take long. And then Oh Happy Day will be posted. And then going forward, my plan is to post Vintage Christmas on the 25th of each month. I don't know why I didn't think about that at the very beginning, but I'm going to try very hard to get the Vintage Christmas video done and posted on the 25th of each month. So you can keep an eye out and try to expect that on the 25th. You are soon going to have to hang things from the ceiling. I know it's crazy, but it's so good. It's so good. I don't tell you guys enough, like how lucky I feel to be doing this job. Like I didn't really think that I would ever find something that I found as exciting or that I love as much as I do being a mom. So for the longest time, I just kind of thought, okay, you go to work, you got to put in the hours to make ends meet. Like that's just going to be life. Typically, you're probably not going to love your job, and that's just how it is. I'm not going to be one of those people who doesn't work a day in their life, meaning that I love what I do so much that I don't ever feel like I have to work. But I love being a mom. So then I thought, maybe that was my calling. And then I'm just going to, get a job to help pay the bills on the side. And then this kind of happened. This endeavor kind of unfolded before us. And now we're on this journey and I love it. I feel so lucky to be able to do this every day. And yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's a lot of work, but I love it. And I love trying to get stuff for you guys and make your quilting and sewing life and stitching life happy and good and uplifting and positive. Like I love it. I love getting out of bed every day and doing what I do. Do I wish there were better balance sometimes? Yes, absolutely. Do I wish that we were seeing something from it personally? Absolutely. But I know that we're building something in hopes that we'll see something from it later. So sometimes it's hard to keep that in mind, but I try to remind myself of that all the time. But I feel really, really fortunate and really blessed. And I have you guys to thank for that. So thank you so, so much for offering our family hope and happiness and excitement. Like we're pretty pumped about running out of space. It's a good problem to have. Now, eventually we're going to have to figure out what else we're going to do. But as of right now, we're really excited about it. Okay, so I'm missing a ton of these comments. I'm sorry to be taking so much time going through comments, but I'm so glad that you guys are chatty today. $2 a month, and then that's 8 months. Yes, I think that sounds good. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for getting on. Thank you, Stitching Granny of 17. So this is called Prep School Picnic, and this is the same quilt pattern that was used with the Camp Woodland collection. And I plan to make it again if I can have enough fabric and find time to do that. But I love this pattern. I made this with Amy Smart's Sugar House Park fabric collection. I love that collection. It's so pretty. And I love the Camp Woodland collection. And this same pattern looks completely different in the Camp Woodland collection. So I really, really hope to make that. And then this, of course, is Flea Market Flowers. It is this boxed table runner. I'm waiting for vintage trim in order to be able to put binding on that and buttons and finish it completely. But this is what it is. And I have plenty of these in the shop. So if anybody is looking for the Flea Market Flowers table runner kit, we have it. I'm planning to buy Flea Market and join in, but waiting on the equality sampler so I can buy them together. Ooh, okay. Jane, stitching on Flea Market Flowers as you speak. So excited about the Lori Holt Club. I joined a student. I know, I'm so excited. Okay, I have that down to talk about today, so please don't let me forget. But I am so excited about that because you guys, this club is original. I have not seen anyone else do a club like this. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm so excited about the stuff that you guys are gonna, like the discounts that we're gonna be able to offer, we're gonna try to offer, and just so many ideas. Like I'm super excited about it. And I think it's going to be community building. So I'm excited about that. There are going to be activities involved with it. Discounts every month. Like I'm just really, really excited about it. And then sewing together and quilting together. And we're going to try to do like a Lori Holt specific live and in the evening so that people who can't normally join lives during the daytime will be able to join that. So we're going to try to do that, like once a month, have a Lori Holt specific live. So I'm really excited. And I think there's just going to be more added to it. I think it's going to evolve as we get into it and people come up with other ideas and say, hey, could we do this? And some of it maybe we can't do, because I can't, put the business in jeopardy, but maybe some of it we can. And so I'm really excited about the potential for it. So I can't wait to talk to you guys more about it. Okay. Can't wait for you to join, Kim. Me too, Janet. Better late than never. Hello, Margaret. Sounds great. Thank you. It's summer and a lot of people will be doing a lot of outdoor activities and won't have time to stitch. Yes, that is true. So hot in Mesa. You are a natural at it too, Angela. A natural at what, Sharon? Oh, the business. I'm sorry. I wasn't scrolled all the way down. Thank you, Sharon. You are such a nice supporter, and I appreciate you more than you know. A Flosstube and Lily put all her stitches on a wheel, and she spins it every day, and she works on. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Renee. It's my dream to work crafting passion. Oh, my gosh. My chat keeps going away every time I try to scroll. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki says, you are awesome. We appreciate all you do. Thank you so much. Menthea, I'm happy you're doing this. It's sure uplifting to me, and I'm sure many others. Oh, thank you. Amanda, I still want to buy that kit. Waiting for Remix 3. Yes. Okay, so I have an update about that too, Amanda. You are awesome and have been such a blessing in my life during a difficult time. Oh, Sharon, thank you so much for saying that. And I hope that your difficult time is past, my friend. Gayleen, when you get the vintage trim for the table runner, could you do a tutorial? Yes, I will do my best. Absolutely. I am looking to try to get more tutorials because I feel like at the beginning of the month, we have like boom, 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 3 or 4 tutorials, and then there's nothing for the rest of the month. So I am looking to try to do more on a more regular and consistent basis, but I'm trying to come up with ideas of what I think would be worth people's time and what I think I could contribute to be worth people's time. Happy to catch you live, Kara. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. How do I buy my Be Happy kit and use the discount? I will be sure that it is applied. So it should be taken care of in my system. So when I invoice you, it will be applied. But the discount, so right now there's not a discount on the Be Happy one. But for the month of July, to kick off our month, our club during the month of July, which is when it officially starts, the month of July discount is percentage off your My Happy Place quilt kit, which is the one that's coming out that month. And so we wanted to kind of do something to support her fabric collection that's coming out that month, because she comes out with 2 fabric collections a year, one in July, one in December. And so usually we'll try to do something that coordinates around those collections for those months as far as the product discount goes. And then I'm not saying that there won't be a Be Happy discount. That could very well be the discount for March or February. I haven't gotten that far ahead. And then people have been asking, is it quilting and cross stitch? And yes, it is. That's why we called it Stitching with Lori. It's everything quilting, cross stitch. I'm going to try to find a good balance for both, and do discounts for both. There will be like a quilting discount and a cross stitch discount. We're going to try to do both each month. So yes, it's for sure going to be both of them. I'm hoping that I can maybe ask Lori. I don't know if she can tell me, but I would love to have kind of a heads up of when she's releasing cross stitch patterns, so then I can plan accordingly, because I don't know when that's happening. But anytime a discount is happening, it will be applied to your invoice, or when your order comes through, or if you're going to place an order. And I have to look in my system. I think there's a way that I can set up certain people to have certain discounts with certain products, but I have to look at all of that. But if ever you put through an order that should have been discounted, just let me know and I will for sure just refund you. But if I'm invoicing you, then I will apply the discount to the invoice. You are going to accomplish a great endeavor. Thank you for all you do and help our stitching community. Bless you and your family. Thank you, Ruth. It's a great idea. I think Lori Holt will love it. Sharon is right. You are a natural, and I look forward to. Oh, thank you. Oh, Ren. Thanks for being awesome, Angela. I'm excited for the Lori Holt Club. Thank you so much, Ren. That was really nice of you. You guys are going to get me all hot and bothered. Explain to me, Angela. You don't realize how much your tutorials are a help to us, and much I don't have a lot of confidence in my tutorials. So that's for sure true. So I'm appreciate hearing that it's helpful to you, because I think, why am I doing this? Yes. The 5% is for July. And I will do something, I will type something up. There'll be like a big, I'm going to do a big thing at the beginning of July or right at the end of June that tells you what the thing is for that month, what the discount is for that month. And, maybe I'll even try to do like 3 months ahead or something like that and post something. I'm going to put something on the homepage of our website that is connected to the stitching. I'm having a hard time finding words. Connected to the Stitching with Lori Club. So then there'll be like a section there that people can go to for updates and stuff. And I will try to post the like 3 months out worth of discounts, so that if there's something that's going to be discounted coming up, then you guys kind of have a heads up about it. So the 5% off is on the My Happy Place quilt kit. And it will be in the month of July, because that's when that's going to ship. And then there will also be a cross stitch one for the month of July. And I have notes about it, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. But trust me, you guys, the discounts that you get. So there is an annual fee for it, for the club to belong to the Stitching with Lori Club. Let's just talk about it right now, because we're already talking about it. Where is, so this is what we are talking about. Haha. I brought, because I even did, look, we even have a logo for our club. Look at that. I am so excited about it. It's called Stitching with Lori Club. Happy Little Stitch Shop presents Stitching with Lori Club. Isn't that cool? This is the first thing that I have done that isn't my logo for the shop. And so the same person who did my logo, who designed my logo for me, her name is Stephanie, and her tag on Instagram is Addison Addison Designs, Addison Lane Designs. She does tons of cute woodwork signs like this, really positive, very colorful and happy. She does such a great job. So she put this together for me. Thank you so much, Stephanie. She was awesome to work with. I will definitely keep going back to her for future artwork. So we have our own Stitching with Lori Club logo. And like I said to you, I talked to Lori about it a couple weeks ago because I wanted to talk to her about having her name in the title of the club and making sure that all of that was okay. And she was very excited about it. She was very humbled. She said, I'm so humbled to hear that you guys are going to do a club for me. So that just kind of tells you how sweet she is. So this is our Stitching with Lori Club. The membership is on the website right now at happylittlestitchshop.com. And there is an annual fee. The annual fee will come due every July. So if you want to take advantage of a year's worth of savings, make sure that you subscribe by July 1st. Well, actually by the end of July, by like July 31st, in order to get all of the months of savings. But you can sign up anytime you want to throughout the year. So you can sign up whenever. You still need to pay the annual fee. And depending on when you sign up, you may have missed previous months' discounts. But it's open all the time. You can sign up and join our club whenever you want to. We would love to have people join. It's going to be so much fun. And then some of the perks are there's going to be a product of the month that's going to be discounted. A member of the month will be highlighted for the month. We're going to do little activities. We are going to try to add an evening live stream. We are going to, I can't remember. I didn't write down all the list, but there's going to be lots of stuff involved with it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And trust me when I tell you that you are going to get back that $24.98 in discounts throughout the year. Like already in the first month, you're halfway there on the discount for the My Happy Place quilt kit. So Stitching with Lori Club is definitely going to be worth it. It's going to be really community focused. We're going to try our best to kind of connect with people throughout the community. And we're going to try to make it fun. And there's going to be discounts included in there. And there are going to be maybe some other fun things that I'm thinking about and kind of trying to figure out if I can make it happen. So that's our Stitching with Lori Club. And I'm super, super excited about it. Just look at that. It's kind of fun because it looks like Happy Little Stitch Shop. So it's connected. So people know that the Stitching with Lori Club is through us, but it says Stitching with Lori. It's so cute. So I hope you guys will join. It's going to be fun. There's going to be more tutorials. I hope to be able to do more tutorials to support that club so that if people are quilting along or stitching along with us, that we're doing more stuff like that. And then if people have ideas, bring those ideas to me because a lot of what we're doing was brought to me by one of you as ideas. And I was like, oh my gosh, those are such great ideas. Well, so you can reserve it, Jennifer. You can reserve your kit now. That's what I would recommend, is to reserve it now, your My Happy Place kit. And then you'll get the discount on your invoice when you pay the balance due. But the discount will be for the entire cost of the kit. So I'll be sure that I do the math and give you the appropriate amount. So you won't just be discounted on your balance due. You'll be discounted on the whole cost of the kit. But the discount will show up on your invoice. So you'll have less to pay at the time of invoicing. But I would recommend getting it now, reserving it now. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie says she loves the logo. I love the club idea. Those of us retired times like these, not wanting to get out, these videos in the club will help us feel good. I hope so. I hope it's really community focused. That's part of what I love about this. That's what makes me feel so fortunate and blessed with this job, is because I'm very surprised by how many of you guys I have met and how community focused this group feels. And so I really like that. And so I hope That's my hope, is to somehow make it feel even more connected than it already does, even though we're miles apart. So I'm trying to come up with ideas of how to do that. Will you put a max to how many can join? It might get to that point. I'm not sure. As of right now, I'm not there. And we have quite a few people signed up. I mean, I was surprised. I was so nervous, you guys. Part of the reason I have not posted it to Instagram yet is because I'm nervous about it. It's like this idea, and I can always kind of talk myself out of my ideas and kind of think, oh no, that's not a good idea, or I shouldn't do that, or, you know, something. I can always think bad thoughts about it. And so I have been really nervous. I put it in the newsletter on Tuesday, and I'm talking to you guys about it, but I haven't posted it to Instagram yet because I'm kind of nervous about it. And I don't know why, because I'm really excited about it, but I'm also nervous about it. And so just from posting it in the newsletter and talking to you guys about it, we have a lot of people signed up in the club. I mean, for me, a lot of people, maybe not for like somebody else, but for me, a lot of people. And you guys, it started here first. Just remember that. Happy Little Stitch Shop. I hope that nobody else does it. Happy Little Stitch Shop started it first. Lovely logo. Awesome. Erica says, I may have missed in the beginning, but where did you get? Oh, okay. I'm so glad you asked, because this is from Maker Valley. So on Instagram, she's at Maker Valley, and she does some quilting and sewing stuff. And right now, apparently they're moving to a different warehouse. So they're expanding as well. And they are moving to a different warehouse. So they're having a 20% off sale. And I think it's today only. So I already went out and I ordered myself a couple more shirts, because I like to wear t-shirts, especially when I'm working in the shop and doing a lot of stuff. And there are not many t-shirts that I like. I actually have 2 in my entire closet that I really like. You know, like they're not grubby, kind of slouchy t-shirts, but they're kind of nice looking t-shirts, but yet they're comfortable and they fit well. And the 2 t-shirts that I have in my closet that I like are both Maker Valley. So I have this one that says Quilter, and then I have another one that says Maker. And I just ordered a couple more because they're 20% off right now. So definitely check them out. It's called Maker Valley. And if you click the link in her Instagram profile, it'll take you to her shop. And her husband is called, his Instagram name is Stately Type, and he is the t-shirt maker. Her brand is just more female focused, or quilting, crafty focused. And his is more general focused, still for women and men. But at Stately Type is his handle. And you can click in there, and then he has t-shirts and stuff available too. And his are all 20% off as well. Thank you for asking that, because I would have forgotten to say that. And I did want to let you guys know that that sale is going on today, because it's a great time to get some of these shirts if you like them. Was Lori excited you wanted to do something? She was excited. She's actually said so. She said, oh, I'm so excited. And I'm so humbled. That's the word that I remember her using. I am so humbled that you guys would want to do a club. So she was excited, and she loved the name, because I said, well, it's not for sure this name yet. I hadn't like for sure decided that it was going to be Stitching with Lori, but that's the name that I threw out to her. And she said, I love the name. And so then I was like, well, I'm going to keep it then, because Lori likes it. We need a mug with that logo. That's a good idea. Did you get Angela's newsletter? It has the details. Always easier for me to read. I just joined, says Laura. Yay, love it. I am sneaking on between clients at work. Hi, Jenny. So glad that you're on. You pulled all the ideas together so well. Oh, thank you. Well, I mean, you guys had some really fabulous ideas. So thank you so much for your ideas. And Debbie and I kind of chatted back and forth a couple times via email, and she had some amazing ideas, which really kind of got this thing off the ground. So thank you, Debbie. Yay, Kim. Thank you. Sorry, I was confusing happy place and be happy. But that is also out there. So that kind of, I was going to segue into that eventually too. To steal someone else's YouTube slogan. That logo is so stinking cute. I love it. She did a great job. Don't be nervous. People will love this club. Oh, I hope so. Speaking of shirts, we've got, I know, Stitching Granny, I'm 17. I know. I'm looking into it, my friend. Like the club at the Love Maker Valley Tees. Me too. I want a shirt with your logo. I want to create that. And I have so many shirt ideas, you guys. I just need to find somebody to do it with. That's to come up with the designs and to create them, but create them. I need to find shirts that are nice shirts, but reasonably priced. So then I don't have to, you know, charge an arm and a leg for a t-shirt. Like I said this to my husband the other day. He goes, well, it can't be that hard. I mean, people get stuff printed up all the time. I said, yeah, but the tricky part is finding a nice shirt that's not like a Hanes or Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, no offense, but something that's nice but affordable, so that, you know, when I price it out, it's going to be affordable for people. I don't want to put a t-shirt out there that's like, you know, $40. That's ridiculous. I would never buy a $40 t-shirt. Club shirts. They are true to size. Yes, because the first t-shirt one that I got from them, oh, I have 3 from them. The other one that I got is "Have yourself a merry little Christmas," because that's my most favorite Christmas saying ever. And it's a like a baseball tee. And those are like my favorite shirts ever. And I got that one a bigger size, and it was like really saggy baggy on me. And my husband doesn't really like it. He's like, that does not fit you right. But the normal size that I would normally get, yes, I would say it fits true to size. Hello again, cute people. Lori Holt. Oh, I'm so glad that you got on today, Lori. I have missed you, number one, and I have had a heck of a morning. And so this is the perfect day for you to get on. Thank you so much for jumping on today. We were just talking about our Lori Holt Club. Look, let me show you the logo. This is what the logo turned out to be. Valeria, I can send you the link afterwards. So Lori, how are you? Tell us what is happening in Lori Holt world, and is there any exciting news for us to hear about? Because guess what? We're kicking off Flea Market Flowers. V-neck tees are the best. Yes, I definitely need to do. Hi, Lori, says Kim, joining your new club at Happy Little Stitch Shop. We're so excited about this club, Lori. Oh my gosh, we're going to be doing some quilt alongs, some stitch alongs. I am pretty pumped about it. Pretty pumped about it. And it's all for all things Lori Holt. So that is what I'm so excited about, is like somehow this community of people have come together under the Happy Little Stitch Shop umbrella, and we all love Lori Holt stuff. Like, I'm not the type of person who's going to reach out to someone just because, you know, you're a big name. I really need to like your stuff. And I am such a fan of your stuff. And so it just seemed natural to do a club. And so I'm so excited that we're doing this club, and it's going to be all about supporting Lori's fabrics and cross stitch and patterns and designs and all things Lori. So happy to be in the Stitching with Lori Club. Love all of your designs. I just started to sew again and turned on my laptop, and you were live again. Well, every Thursday at 1:30, you should just sit down to start sewing and turn on that laptop and then join us every Thursday at 1:30. We would love it. I just joined, says Tammy. I can't keep up with all the cute things you are creating. We love everything, Lori. I love sewing and stitching, everything, Lori. I love that logo. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear about your club. I'm so happy you're doing. Yes. And I actually started it. I'm just gonna, okay, look what else I made over the weekend. While we're talking about Lori Holt, I'm addicted to these cute little pillows. I'm so glad that you like the logo, Lori, and it's Stitching with Lori. It's just fitting because we want to stitch all the things with you. Stitch meaning, you know, sewing, stitching, all of the stuff. So I am so glad that you like the logo, and I'm so glad to hear that you're excited about the club. I was just telling these guys that you had said that you were so humbled. That was the word that stuck out with me during our conversation, our brief conversation that we had a couple weeks ago, that you said you're always very humbled by shops starting clubs in honor of you, essentially. And I thought that that was really cool. I said that kind of tells about the type of person you are, I think, from what I gather. Hi, Lori. Can't wait for the new club. Is there a new Flosstube soon? Ooh, I love her stuff and all things Lori. Tammy sure does. Lori is one of my favorite designers. Angela, you are the best. You crack me up. Oh, what did I say? That was funny. I've become a bit of a fangirl, says Jennifer. I'm usually at my machine on Thursdays preparing for my film. Oh, yeah. That's right, because you do all of your stuff on Friday. Don't forget that. I always have to do the math in your time zone. To be honest, my wallet really wishes I didn't love Lori quite as much as I do. I don't think I've ever felt quite this way about. I agree. I would concur with that. When I first started seeing Lori's stuff, I'll be honest, I tried to talk myself out of it. And I couldn't. It kept me up at night. I was like, wow, I really like that. How could I maybe do, you know, something with that? And I tried to talk myself out of it. I even showed it to my husband and was like, you don't like this, right? I tried to say, you don't like it, right? And he's like, no, I like that. That's nice. I was like, you're not supposed to say that. And he's like, I thought that's what I'm supposed to say all the time, is agree with you always. And I just couldn't resist. I couldn't resist your stuff. It's so cute. And it's happy. And it's cute. Yes, I was the same exact way. Yes, I'm so very humbled. I'm just a girl who designs things that I love, and I hope others love it too. And it makes me so happy when you do. For sure. For sure we do. It's very cute stuff. And I think the big thing is how it gets put together. You know, like I love the fabrics individually, but how it all gets put together. And I'll be darned. Sometimes I try, this is what I put on the back. Sometimes I try my hardest to come up with something different. But every time I think of something, I think, well, I like Lori's better. So I just want to do what Lori did because I like that one better. Like the So Simple Shape remix. Okay, so you guys, we got some stitchy readers in the shop. And then I want to show you guys Snowed In and my stitching updates. But you guys, I told you about this. I put the link in last week's video. Riley Blake Designs put this together, the So Simple Shapes cutting guide. But I need to give you an update. This is Remix Block 3. I just got a bunch of boxes on my doorstep, and I suspect that the fabric that I needed for this are in those boxes. So these will be coming soon. As soon as I can cut some up and get them on the website and send out some invoices, this will be coming soon. But if you guys haven't watched Lori's video for this one, she just put a frame around hers, and I went and I got the frame. Actually, my husband got it. This is the frame because it's so darn cute. And so this frame came from Hobby Lobby, which she goes through all of that in her video. But it looked really adorable around this. And so that's what I'm doing, is I'm planning to do that. But the remix blocks, those are going to be coming. I hope to have them on the website by next week. So for those of you who are waiting for those, they're coming soon. I've tried to talk myself out of all of Lori's, but I end up buying it all. The fact that she does quilting and cross stitch doesn't help the wallet situation either, Tracy. You are so funny. Lori's colorways are just the best. They are. They are the best. I like them. I did find the frame. Oh my gosh. So my husband was traveling yesterday. He just got the frame yesterday. And on his way back, because the closest Hobby Lobby is about an hour from where we live. And so unless my kids have doctor's appointments up there, because some of them do, or we have a reason to go up there, it's kind of a jaunt to just go up there to go to Hobby Lobby. So he was on his way back from where he was going, and he was going past Hobby Lobby. I was like, stop and get that frame. And so he's FaceTiming me in the store, showing me like all these frames. I was like, it's a 14 by 18 frame. Here is the SKU number. How difficult is it? And he's like, the stickers aren't on these things. There are no SKU numbers on here. I was like, the SKU number is like 245993 or something like that. And I'm telling him, I sent him a picture, like I gave him all the information he needed. And he's like flipping the camera all over the place. I'm like, you're gonna make me sick. Would you stop? So he's finally like comparing, all of the stickers were off of them. And so it didn't have a size. It didn't have anything. But good news for anybody who's looking for that frame and is thinking about doing the same thing. Right now, those open frames are 50% off. I don't know how long the sale lasts, but they're 50% off for right now. Thank you everyone for saying that my colors make you happy, because they make me happy too. I just ordered Lori's canvas weight fabric. Yes, to make a shower curtain and redo my guest bathroom in Lori Holt colors. I will do one of her CCS to decorate. What is CCS? You're going to have to share a picture of that, Janet. I would love to see a bathroom done in Lori Holt colors and how that comes together. So once you're done, share a picture. If they are on sale this week, it will run till Saturday. Okay, so it was on sale yesterday, so I'm assuming it'll be good for the whole week then. So if anybody's thinking along those lines, I'm giving you guys lots of sale information. Hobby Lobby open frames, 50% off. Maker Valley and Stately type t-shirts, 20% off. Today only for that one. Counted cross stitch. Oh, yes. Oh, that'll be so cute. So speaking of... Okay, so here are the pillows I was going to share with you guys today. This one we did last month. This little tractor is the one that we're doing for June for our stitch card stitch along. I love these pillows. I still need to find a display thing, like something to display them in. Lori, you keep yours in a bowl, I think, right? I was at a shop the other day that had one of those dough bowls. Like, do you remember? They're kind of vintagey dough bowls. And I was thinking something shallow and long so that you could kind of see them all in there. I don't know. I still have to figure that out. Okay, so we're going to jump ahead to, I want to share the progress. Because Brandy said, I hope to see progress on your flea market flowers tomorrow. And so I was stitching like crazy last night. And this is where I'm at for flea market flowers. So I'm starting with that pink, big pink one right up here. That's how far I got. I decided not to grid the whole thing out because I was getting kind of bored with it. And I really wanted to get to the color. Yes, I use vintage bowls in my sewing room all the time. I love them. The other thing that Lori Holt got me looking into, I went down this rabbit hole last week, was vintage irons. Because I was watching one of her videos. Maybe it was the one with the ironing boards. Because I'm going to make one of Lori's. Lori, I'm going to make one of your ironing boards for my sewing space. And so I think maybe it was in that one you were talking about your irons that you have. And she was explaining that she uses the vintage irons because they're heavy and they flatten your seams really well. And the ones that she prefers are the ones that don't have steam. And I was like, oh my gosh, something totally connected, because my entire life, I have not enjoyed ironing with steam. It doesn't matter if it's quilting stuff or if it's clothing or whatever it is. I don't like ironing with steam. I just don't prefer it. Sometimes it's necessary, maybe, but I don't prefer it. And so then my head kind of was blown the other day when I was watching this, and she has those old vintage irons that don't have the steam holes, just the dry irons, the vintage dry irons. So then I started to go out there and search for vintage dry irons out on the internet. I'm searching the flea market flower. Oh, you're stitching the flea market flower border now. So easy to count with it being, oh yes, isn't that nice? It makes it go so much smoother. I can't wait to get mine get started. I use vintage irons exclusively. I tell, yes, that's where I saw it, Lori. And so then it kind of blew my mind because I was like, well, duh, I've never enjoyed my result from ironing ever because of steam. And so I always try to turn the steam off, but you know, it just never, it's never quite right. And then I thought, well, maybe that would make me iron happy. I don't know. Maybe trying a vintage iron is my solution because I've never been happy with regular current irons. Plus, I love the vintage thing. You know, like that's a whole other bonus about it. Kim says, yes, I love her featherweight in every color. Love, I have green one because of her and Christy. So Lori, that's another question that I had for you. Do you get those painted? Do they get refurbished? I've only seen black ones, I think, maybe white, maybe the green, minty green color. But do you get yours painted? Angela, if you do the whole border, it's easier to do the flower placements. I know, Tammy, but I got bored doing the whole border. I really wanted to stitch some color. My life needed a little color this week. Things have been so busy and I am swamped with cutting kits right now. And so I really just threw caution to the wind and was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this whole border right now. I'm going to stitch this pretty flower because that is what will make me happy right now. So that's what I did. And I'm almost done. I think I only have 3 petals. Well, the center, I got the center due, but the 3 petals to do. It does go pretty fast. Oh, the border, you mean, Tammy? Yeah, it probably will if I just, you know, suck it up and do it. But maybe the next time I sit down to stitch on it, I will do the border. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And I know that you guys are crazy excited about this stitch along, and I am too. So let's have some fun with it. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun. It'll be good. I'm excited about it. It's kind of perfect for right now. Okay. And then we're moving on for all of our months for our stitch alongs. I'm not going to go through all of that right now. I did the border in 2 nights and used the color as my reward. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I should do that. Just like push through it and then reward myself with the dessert, the color at the end. Do it in columns. Okay. Do 1 strand in the border, then 1 strand of color. You'll be done with the border in no time, says April. Do 2 strands of the border before you do color each time. That's a good idea. Those are all good ideas. So we are going to have fun with this. Please be sure that you are sharing your progress because that's part of the fun of it is stitching as a community and sharing your progress. So please be sure you're sharing. Be sure you use hashtag Happy Little Stitch Shop and Lori Holt and share all of your fun stitching with that one because that one's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, then I have lots of other Lori Holt stuff to share as well as Snowed In is beautiful, you guys. It is beautiful. So I pulled some of the bolts to show you guys these colors in this collection. It's pretty gorgeous. Okay, so for stitch alongs, starting in July, we have hometown holidays. So that one's going to start next month. And then I think the next one after that is in September when we're doing the brick house. And Lori is joining us for that. Lori Holt is stitching the brick house sampler stitch along with us starting in September. So I'm super excited about that. That'll be kind of a nice change up from our normal stitch alongs. And I'm really excited about it. What I did was go straight down. That's a good idea. Okay. And then for quilt alongs, we're working on Shine On right now. We're doing Oh Happy Day. We're doing our vintage Christmas. Lori Holt blocks. And like I said, the next month for our Vintage Christmas Sew Along, that video is going to be posted tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. And then coming up, now that Snowed In has arrived, we are going to kick off our Let It Snow quilt along. Okay, so that's coming too. And then I am sure that you guys saw, if you saw my newsletter, if you read my newsletter, look, these books arrived. And there have been so many requests to do this as a quilt along. So I made it official, and you can join our quilt along and reserve your Be Happy quilt kit at happylittlestitchshop.com. The reservation is out there now. That'll help me to get an idea of how many kits to plan for. So your reservations really, really help. And then just to clear up, some people have been ordering the book right away because you want to have it, which is totally fine. At the time of invoicing, just make sure you let me know if you need a book or you don't. We're going to start this quilt along in March of 2022. So my hope is to get the fabric and get kits cut up and get them shipped at the end of February. So we'll be ready to start in March of 2022. And at the time of invoicing, when I ship, you let me know if you need a book or not. If you purchase the book now, it's going to ship now. If you don't purchase the book now and you want it to ship with your kit, that's totally fine too. Just remind me to add it to your invoice and then it'll ship with your kit. But I will make sure that I have enough books in the shop to cover everyone who has reserved a kit. Even if you already got a book, that's okay. I'll just have extras in the shop for afterwards. But if you reserved a kit, you'll be covered for a book. Valerie says, I love vintage iron. I might need to try it. I might need to get a vintage iron and try it. But then I worry that I'm going to get one and I don't know what I'm looking for. And so then I'm going to get one that's not good, because that'll probably happen. Oh my goodness, Valeria. She said, I use the one that you put pieces of coal in it. Are you serious? I think that would be messy. Would that not be messy, Valeria? Angela, I have 10. What? Valeria, you have 10 featherweight machines? Okay, because Tammy just posted in our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. She was so excited that she was getting a featherweight over the weekend. Tammy, you need to share pictures when it arrives because I want to see pictures of it. But she was so excited about it. So then it started a whole conversation about featherweights. And I have never had one and would love to have one, but my dream would be to have an aqua one. And so that's why I'm curious about, people must get them painted. And you painted 2. What colors did you paint them, Valeria? And 10 featherweights. Oh my goodness. Are any of them aqua? Are any of them aqua colored? Can we use our discount on that? On what? Tammy? Elizabeth, is that book just for the quilt? It is. Yes, this is the Be Happy quilt book. And so it's just for the Be Happy quilt. Yep. Is Be Happy all piece or applique? It is applique. So you will need Sew Simple shapes to go with it. Her Be Happy Sew Simple shape set. So all of those things I will have in the shop for people to get if they need them. It's not going to be included in the kit. What's included in the kit is all of the fabric you need for quilt top and binding. And then backing will be available separately. And then all of the notions, because I don't know who has what, and some people might have stuff and they might need stuff. So all of the notions and supplies and stuff, that's all going to be available separately, but I will be sure to have it in the shop for you. So it is applique, which is all the more reason to start. If you have not already jumped on the Sew Simple Shape Remix bandwagon with me, jump on with me. I will slow down and let you jump on so that we can have fun with it together. But that is great practice to improve your applique skills and get better with applique. And then you can be ready for a quilt like this. It's perfect. People just, between the Sew Simple Shapes Remix and the Flea Market Flowers Table Runner, those are great projects to kind of get the idea of applique, understand Lori's method, get comfortable with it. They're great beginner projects. So jump in, Jump in with me and do applique. Okay. So it's both pieced and applique. Sue, I am hooked on featherweight. I bought one for my daughter and she loves it. Oh, all I've heard is that they're fabulous to sew on. And all I think is I would like one, but it's never going to happen. Well, okay. I never say never. I try not to say absolutes, but I would be very surprised if it happened. I want a purple one, says Jennifer. Oh, that would be pretty too. You can get them painted. There's a shop in Colorado, I believe, that does it. Oh, this is not spiral bound. It is not. However, you can take books like this to Office Max or Office Depot, and they will spiral bind them for you. So if you ever have a book like this, like Shine On isn't spiral bound either. And I have seen a lot of people go take it to one of those places and they do the spiral binding for you. I would love purple or lavender. Purple lovers unite. I love the Be Happy quilt. I need the book. It's so pretty. So we're doing a quilt along March 2022 for this Be Happy. Perfect for happy little stitch shop. Bring your happy and let's have fun with it. You can reserve your kit in the shop right now. And I put a backing set reservation out there. That was not out there originally. And thank you. I can't remember who reminded me, but I so appreciate your guys' reminders because some days people with my head were not attached. So thank you for your reminder. I put the backing reservation out there. So that's out there now too. Featherweight store will restore and paint them if you provide machine. It is cheaper, but still expensive. They can also find you one. They have a professional auto. Ooh. Yes, they were only produced in white and black. You don't want a white one. The motors are impossible to replace. So black is a safer bet. If you want a painted one, there is a guy on Etsy. Oh, Kim knows a guy. Kim knows a guy on Etsy. Also, Roxanne's Quilt Shop in California sells painted ones. Ooh. Very heavy. Teal metallic with silver decals and funny faceplate is what I want. Oh, is that why you have 10 featherweights for your 10 grandkids, Valeria? That's so sweet. And yes, Ren, bring your happy. Bring your happy. I have a featherweight. Oh, you do. Did it arrive? Tammy, did it get there? Share a picture. You got to share a picture. I want to see it. I mean, if you want to share a picture, you don't have to do it, I say. But share a picture because it'll be fun to see it. The polka dot ones at Roxanne's are amazing. Ooh, that sounds cute. Sorry, it is in New Mexico. Oh, okay. Featherweight shop in Idaho also sells machines. I'm not sure if they paint them. Well, you guys out in the West are all connected. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Another big update that I need to tell you guys about, and this is why I was so flustered before I got on because I got so angry with a shipping company. Okay, so some of you have asked why your invoiced orders have not shipped. You've paid them. They have not shipped yet. Here's the deal. The next sampler of the month is July. So we did June last month. We're working on July this month. It was supposed to be here to me last week on Wednesday. So when I got shipping notification and I was sure that they were coming and that they were going to arrive on time, I sent out the invoices thinking that then as soon as they came, I would just package the stuff and I'd get them right out to you and it would be working like clockwork. Here we are on Thursday, a week and a day later, and I still don't have them. I have been on the phone with the shipping company every day since because it keeps saying it's on the vehicle for delivery. And then at the end of the day, it's still not here. And then they change it to it's due to be delivered tomorrow. So I've been super frustrated because you guys know that I get just itchy with impatience when I can't get stuff out to you right away. Like it bothers me. I don't like it. It makes me very tense in my neck and shoulders. And so I like to get your orders as soon as they are paid. I get them out like the same day. It is so important to me to get your stuff out to you right away. And I haven't been able to because those patterns are not here and it's out of my control, which is the other hard part. Like if it were my own fault, then at least I could you know, be frustrated with myself, but it's not my fault. And I can't control who is controlling the situation. So I was just on the phone with them again, right before I came on live with you. And the woman was so rude to me. Oh my gosh. At one point I was saying, you know, this has been happening for over a week. This is unacceptable. It's reached the point that it's kind of unacceptable. Where is my package? And I need to have it delivered. I have customers waiting and I don't want to keep them waiting. She put me on hold. She cut me off right in the middle of my sentence and put me on hold. I'm talking to her and all of a sudden the elevator music starts playing. And I was like, what is happening? And then she came back on the phone and I was like, I cannot believe you just did that to a customer of yours. This is what I'm talking about with customer service. It's why our family strives so much to have satisfied customers, because I do not ever want a customer of mine to feel like that. Like that was so rude and unacceptable. And it was just not good. So I got all worked up. I got all flustered and blushy and ugh. Anyway, I hope that they will arrive today. Long story short, that is where your orders are. I'm waiting for this pattern to arrive. I will guarantee you that as soon as it arrives, I don't care if I have to stay up all night long, they will go out immediately. So please trust that. And I'm hoping that they arrive today. Otherwise, I may need to drive and pay that lady a visit. Okay, so yep, says Tammy. I will. I also got a Singer 239. It's not here yet, though. I don't know what a Singer 239 is. But share pictures of both when you get them. I would love to see them. Aren't they fun? No way I could buy 17, looks like, right? You can buy one for each of your grandkids. 17 would be a lot. I think a needle minder with Stitching with Lori Lowe. I have looked into that as well, Rose. I need more time. I need more time in the day. So that's my update for your packages. If anybody is still waiting for a package, wondering why it hasn't shipped, that's the story. That's the situation. Okay, really quick. I want to show you Snowed In because it's so beautiful. I don't want you to miss seeing this. We do have lots of new arrivals coming. Snowed In has just arrived. Swinging on a Star quilt kit by our friend Beverly McCullough. That has arrived. And so invoices have been emailed for that. Please check your inbox if you're waiting for an invoice for that. Spring Chicken, of course, I shared with you, had arrived. I'm still waiting on the rest of the stuff to be able to make up extra Hello Spring and Cluck quilt kits. As soon as that extra stuff arrives, I will be getting in touch with people who have put through reservations. And Smoke and Rust has arrived. So I am waiting on one thing in order to be able to complete the Smoke and Rust quilt kits. Once I receive that thing, which is on the way to me now, hopefully it'll arrive this week, if not early next week, and then I will be invoicing for those. But in the meantime, we have Smoke and Rust honey buns in the shop. Look at those. This is Smoke and Rust by Lelo Boutique. And I have Smoke and Rust Fat Eighth bundles. And I believe that I have Smoke and Rust Fat Quarter bundles as well. I don't know where those are. So those are all in the shop. And then, oh yeah. So I have a couple of these 3.5 yard cuts. I only have a couple left. So if anybody's interested in the 3.5 yard little chicken cut, please let me know. I would be glad to grab that for you. Oh yeah, here's the Smoke and Rust. Oh my gosh. Here's the Smoke and Rust Fat Quarter bundle. So those are in the shop, ready to ship. And then we have a bunch of other Fat Quarter bundles that I pulled, and layer cakes for all of these collections that I'm going to show you. We have Sunday Stroll, which I forgot to pull, but we have Sunday Stroll Fat Quarter bundles and layer cakes and charm packs and yardage and all of that. This is Camp Woodland. Fat Quarter bundles are in the shop. Oh Happy Day by Sandy Gervais. That's in the shop. Notting Hill by Amy Smart. Those are in the shop. Layer cakes, fat quarter bundles, all sorts of pre-cuts, as well as yardage. And then here we go. Are you ready to see snowed in? Let me just refresh your memory. This is the Snowed In Fabric Collection by Heather Peterson. It is beautiful. Angela is becoming commonplace with bad customer service with large companies. They don't care. They don't care. It was clear. This woman didn't give a flying hoot what my situation was. She's like, this is the way it is. Like, that's it. I said, okay, but you've said it's on the vehicle before, and then it doesn't show up. Like, is it going to get here today? This is the information I have. That's all I can tell you. I was like, oh my gosh. Be rude seems to be the thing. Yeah, she was so rude. Like, I was shocked. And that annoys me then, that I continue to be shocked by people's actions. I was like, I cannot believe you just did that. Like, that is so inconsiderate, just from one human being to another, not even taking into consideration being a customer and you're running a business, but from one human being to another. Why would you do that? Why would you treat somebody like that? Like, that does not, I can't, my mind does not work that way. And so I can't fathom it. I just cannot fathom that. I didn't see an invoice for my snowed in yet. Okay, so let me tell you. I'm going to tell you where I'm at with it all. So this is super, super pretty, right? All of this yardage is here, but not listed in the shop yet. And the reason for that is because I'm crazy busy cutting up kits. Number one, these are the wide backs. These have not arrived yet. Wide backs typically, and kits, any boxed kits, typically ship separately from the yardage. So yardage and pre-cuts have arrived. Wide backs and kits will be probably a couple weeks out. Panels are here. Super pretty in person. So you guys, this collection, crazy number of kits, crazy number, like the largest collection that I have had with kit reservations. So these are all cut up. All invoices have been emailed for this, unless you have this as well as another kit invoice that I don't have ready yet. But if everything that's ready to go is ready to go with this kit, then you've been invoiced for it. Anybody that has paid their invoice for this kit, it's been shipped. Okay, so this is the Snowed In Panel Quilt Kit. I think maybe I have a few more. This is listed in the shop now as ready to ship. It's not in the coming soon section anymore. It's in the quilt kit section. I have a few more that I can make up of that. And then I have a lot of the panels that are available. The yardage hasn't been listed in the shop yet though. So once I get my cutting under control, then I'm going to be listing yardage. This is the Snowed In Sampler Quilt. This one is what I'm in the process of cutting right now. So I'm going to be cutting and I'm going to be invoicing kind of simultaneously. Like, I'll do a batch, I'll invoice for it. I'll do a batch, I'll invoice for it. So anybody who has reserved this, some of you may have gotten an invoice for it. If you did and you paid it, then it's shipped because I'm all caught up on shipping. If you haven't received an invoice for it, my goal is to get all of the invoices for this entire collection done by the end of the weekend, so that come Monday, I can get everything shipped out. So keep an eye over the weekend or yet this week for this invoice to be coming. Then this is our quilt along. This is the Let It Snow quilt by Heather Peterson for Riley Blake Designs, using her Snowed In fabric collection. You guys know that I love trees and houses, so this is a perfect quilt along for us to do. We're kicking it off in June, which is this month. And so I have to cut this kit up yet. As soon as I get it cut up, invoices will be sent and I'll get it out again for this one as well. My goal is to get all of these invoices and kits cut and done by the end of the weekend. So if you haven't received an invoice yet for this, it's coming. And then this is another one that will be cut and tried to invoice and try to get everything done and ready over the weekend. So keep an eye out for invoices for that. And then this little table runner has not arrived yet because that's going to be shipping in a couple weeks with the wide back yardage. Okay, now let me show you the real thing quick. Here's a jelly roll. This is listed in the shop, I think. Did I? Pretty sure I put this out there. So jelly rolls are listed in the shop if you want a snowed in jelly roll. Fat quarter bundles are listed in the shop. So this is available to ship right away. It's in the shop. Look at how pretty those colors are. Okay. And then let me show you. Oops. Let me do it this way. Look at how pretty that is. Jennifer, so my tree one is sold out. The Let It Snow is sold out, but send me an email and you will be the first on the waiting list because I haven't even opened a waiting list up yet. There's always a pretty good chance that something will fall through with someone else and that something will become available. So send me an email with the subject, Let It Snow, and tell me that you want to be put on the waiting list for the kit, and I'll put you on the waiting list. There's a pretty good chance that something will fall through. And there's also a good chance that even if nothing does fall through, that I will have enough fabric to be able to make you a kit. So just send me an email if you're interested in it, because we love to sew with you. It's going to be so much fun. So this one is so cute. And did you guys see, thank you for Debbie for sending it to me and keeping me in the loop, because otherwise I would have totally missed it. But did you see the cute little video that Riley Blake Designs did for the Snowed In collection? It was like a little cartoon video. It was adorable with happy Christmas music, the same music that I use for the vintage Christmas. I love that little, it's a very happy Christmassy tune. It was so cute. Look at these snowflakes. And I think all of these, so that main yardage comes in that red that I just showed you. It also comes in aqua and gray. And I just cut up some of the gray this morning for a backing set for someone. It's really pretty. So here are the snowflakes. This comes in red and aqua and gray maybe as well. Here are some of the trees. This, I mean, it just doesn't do it justice, but it's a very pretty aqua color with some colorful trees. And this one comes in a really gorgeous green and I think red as well. And then this one, I just thought was too pretty not to grab to share. Look at those flowers. And there's kind of a crosshatch pattern behind the flowers. Can you see that? But the reds and the greens, they're just such vibrant colors. It makes me really excited to do these quilt-alongs, but it also makes me really excited to do the Midnight Garden quilt-along this fall because it's by the same designer and her colors are very, they almost have a jewel feel to them, like a jewel tone feel to them. I know that you said, but will you let us know when the wide backs for the Let It Snow quilts? Yes, yes, absolutely, I will. Yes, I will post it. I will talk about it on here. I'll share it in my newsletter. I'll post it on Instagram. Valeria, you posted all your machines. I can't wait to see the picture. Okay, so that is Snowed In. Go and grab your stuff. I feel like this collection is going to go very quickly. So fat quarter bundles, it's a great way to get this collection into your stash. I have a lot of them, so go and grab them while you can. And just know that I'm working on quilt kits, and so invoices will be coming yet this week or over the weekend. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I didn't go through like all the stuff that I was going to go through, but that's okay. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys today and lifting me up after kind of a frustrating morning. I'm so happy that Lori Holt came on today. Thank you so much, Lori, for jumping on and saying hello. That really lifted my spirits today. And I can guarantee you it lifted everybody else's spirits as well. And I'm so excited about all the things that are coming to the shop. And don't forget, we've got 3 new Lori Holt things happening. We have the Stitching with Lori Club. Don't forget this. And spread the word. Tell everybody about this wonderful club. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So tell everybody about that. That's out there to join. We have the Be Happy quilt and backing set available out there for reservation for our quilt along starting in March. We have the flea market flowers kicking off. And I also put out there a So Simple Shape Remix Club that will help me kind of make sure that people are getting kits who want kits. So I put a So Simple Shape Remix Club out there over the weekend. You join that club, you are guaranteed to get a kit. If you're not part of the club, then I will have extras in the shop so you can still get a kit if you want it. But once I run out, I'm going to be out. I'm going to have to just put a limit on it. And once that's gone, it's gone, instead of chasing things all of the time, because it makes my life kind of frantic. So that club will be really great for people who want to be guaranteed that they are going to get a kit. If you're in that club, I will be sure that you are going to get a fabric kit. So what is the update with the July pillow kit? Oh, that is due. So I put that in the newsletter on Tuesday. The latest from Riley Blake Designs is that it is due mid-June. So it's delayed. It's been sitting at the port for like 3 weeks now, and it's not getting through the port on the West Coast. And so the latest update that they gave was that they are expecting it to ship to shops mid-June. So that's what we're looking at for that, Elizabeth. So you just let me know what you want to happen with your stuff. And I'd be happy to do it. Then the other conundrum with that situation is that if it comes mid-June, is it going to come then with the June kit? Because the June kit is due at around that same time. And I know some of you were not very happy about getting 2 kits in 1 month. It kind of throws things off, which I totally understand. It throws budgeting off. So if that does happen, you guys will have to let me know. If you want them both shipped at the same time, that would be easier for me. But if you want to have like a 2-week time in between there to help with, budgeting and all of that stuff, I'm happy to do that too. So just let me know. Yeah, so just let me know. So, they were on schedule. I mean, Riley Blake Designs has been really on schedule with all of their stuff during all of these delays, but we've had 2 times where there were issues with the pillow kits. And so it seems as though they're stuck in the ports again, which I know drives everybody crazy there as well. And then for people who are waiting for Moda stuff like Crystal Lane and a lot of the collections that were due in May, Moda is running about 6 to 8 weeks behind schedule. So if something was due in May, it likely won't be arriving until July, probably. So for people who are sending me emails asking about Crystal Lane and asking about Marion Bright and Kitty Corn and all of those collections that were due in May, we're probably looking at July before those will arrive. And I know that they're doing everything that they can. Some of it's out of their hands too. It's just the way that it is right now. So try to be understanding about that. But I like to give you guys updates so that you know when to expect your stuff. So that's what I know about all of that. Okay, you are wonderful. Thanks so much, says Sharon. You are welcome. Thank you, Sharon. Could you invoice me for the flea market stitches? Yes. Yes, I certainly will, Elizabeth. If I forget, just send me something to remind me. So that's all I have for you today. Today was a little bit scattered, but I hope that you got some good information and maybe some encouragement and inspiration about fun things that we have coming up that I hope you will join. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys. Please remember to give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, I have to do the giveaway. Oh my gosh, we're giving away this project bag. Okay, hold on. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Facebook group and follow us on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Okay, really quick, because we have a drawing and it's for this beautiful project bag that Ren Serenity donated for me to give away. Thank you so much, Serenity. This was so, so nice of you. So she got some fabric from our shop and then she made this beautiful bag and donated it for us to give away. And there is another one coming today. So here is the bag and we're going to find out who won this beautiful thing right now. It's made with Oh Happy Day fabric. It's so cute. Okay, the winner of this bag is Sharon Mahone. Sharon Mahone, you have won this bag made beautifully by Serenity Puffinburger. Thank you so, so much for watching and putting your name in the drawing and commenting. Send me an email, Sharon, at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com to claim your prize. If it's not claimed by next week's live stream, then I'll make it available to somebody else. So please contact me, Sharon, to claim your prize. Otherwise, it will go to someone else next week. Now, let's look quickly. Congratulations, Sharon. That's really awesome. Let's look quickly at the next bag that Serenity made. This one is using Shine On fabric. Here is the bag. And look at the back. Look at that. Isn't it so pretty? So this is going to be the prize for next week, or the giveaway for next week. So please be sure you follow us, like us, comment below on the question. The question for this week is, are you traveling this summer and where are you going? Tell me about your travel plans. And then you'll be entered into the drawing to win this project bag, and we'll draw for this one next week. That's it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so, so much. I know I always stumble on your name, and I don't know why. I think because I know someone who has a last name of like something Dinger, and so I always want to say Puffindinger, but it's not that. It's Puffinburger. So I apologize for that, Serenity. I do not do that on purpose. Just every time it trips over my tongue. All right. Wow, wow, wow. Gorgeous. Okay. So have a wonderful week, you guys. I will see you next week on Thursday. Please join me here again, Thursday, 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you, as always, for all of your support and encouragement of our Happy Little Stitch Shop. Our family really, really appreciates it. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.